Welcome back, guys, to another high spirit story, night token story. I got a story for you guys that I hope you guys will enjoy. Hope you guys got something to smoke and toke along with me with. And I hope you guys have a good time listening to this and toking along with me. This story is about time I got crossfaded at the dentist office. Now, this is not like a alcohol crossfaded type of thing. I feel like that would be kind of more insane, maybe. I don't know, but never did that. Well, not at the dentist, but this is about a laughing gas cart wax crossfaded. Okay, leading up to the story, I knew I had to go to the dentist and get the laughing gas beforehand. So I was prepared, and I was like, what if I hit the cart before I went in and they gave me the laughing gas and I crossed that fade. Literally faded, crossed. Anyways. So first, before I went, I did some research. I went to like Reddit and stuff. And let's see if anybody else had experiences with it. And most people haven't even tried it that I was seeing on there. Maybe by now more people have tried it. But on there, when I was looking it up, it said that like most people didn't experience it. Some people were saying not to do it. Some people were saying you should do it. I was getting mixed reviews here and there, and I was like, okay, it's something that most people haven't tried. It seems like there was a couple on there that some people tried it and they turned out fine. So some people have did it and they're fine, So I'm like, let's give it a try. I believe it was like around like Pac-Man cart time or something like that. Believe so, or something like that. So I got the cart. I hit it a bunch of times before I left. On the drive there, it was just chilling, just staring out the window, blazed as fuck, faded as, flying or chilling, whatever you want to call it. Both. I didn't even know when we pulled into the driveway. I didn't even notice that we pulled in because I was so dazed, and I got tapped on the shoulder. I'm like, oh, okay, we're here. And then when we got there, we were waiting for a while. I was waiting in the waiting room for a while, so my high was going down. I was still vibing, but like it was just going down. So I was like, you know what? Let me go into the bathroom and hit the yard. So I brought it with me. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go in there. I hit it. I just took a whole blinker, blew the shit out, coughed in my hand, my shirt combination. All the smoke filled up the bathroom. I'm over here waving my hand, trying to get all the smoke, because I don't want no one to come in there and be like, oh, there's a bunch of smoke in there. So I mean, it's just a cart, so like there's not gonna be, it's not gonna last too long on the air, but like still, you hit the blinkers off, you wave it, and got the air freshener stuff that's in there just in case, spray it. I came out of the bathroom all fast. After that, I'm like making sure that I don't see smoke anywhere outside the bathroom. Make sure it didn't leave the bathroom. I'm pretty sure it didn't, but you never know, So making sure I didn't see nothing. Sat down on the chair in the waiting room. Blazed. Now I'm finally blazed again. Chilling there. I don't know how much longer it was, but it wasn't too much longer. And they called my name. Went back there. I don't think I looked blazed. I feel like they would have said something if I looked blazed, but I don't think I looked blazed. Probably. You never know. I would have to ask the doctors that were there, dentists there, whatever, nurses. But anyways, I went in there. They had a little TV screen thing on, because it was like I was like 17 at the time, or 16, 17, something like that at the time. So it was like a children dentist. So they had the little screens. They had these screens that show like a little kid's movie or whatever. I don't remember what was playing. There was some movie playing. They told me that they're going to give me the laughing gas. They asked again if I was okay with it. I was like, yeah, I was okay with it. They put this little pig nose looking, if you've got laughing gas, you know what it is, but it looks like a little pig nose thing that goes on your nose like this. They put that thing on there. And at first I was chilling. I was like, okay, I guess it's fine. I don't really feel anything besides like the cart. I was still feeling the cart. I was just watching the little movie, the cartoon movie. It was probably like Frozen or something. I don't know. Incredibles or something? I don't know. Something like that. And I know those are not even similar things, but like, I don't know, some Disney, probably Pixar thing or something. So I was watching it, probably blazed, staring at this. And then I start to like, cause I'm blazed and I'm feeling the fuzzy, tingly feeling, but this thing starts making me like sink into the chair, and I start to just forget everything I knew, just blank out. It felt like I didn't remember anything. It kind of felt like the numb for your teeth, like when they put the numb on your teeth, but for my brain, this shit numbed my brain. I was like, this is like the extreme high almost. Like, it was like, so this was like the most extreme high I ever felt, crossfading this. It felt like, and that's what I kind of was imagining, because it's like the laughing gas is supposed to make you giggly and happy and stuff, that's why it's called laughing gas, but it's also supposed to numb you. But that's what weed does. It numbs you, chills you, relaxes you. So I'm like, okay, it's a similar vibe, so maybe they'll give me a similar vibe. And they actually did give me a similar vibe. It's crazy to think about, but it worked in a weird way, because I would say maybe it's similar to a dab. Maybe if you took a full dab. I never took like a full dab, but I've taken a dab. Like, if you take a full dab, maybe it's similar, because that shit just like knocked me out. I wasn't asleep. I was awake the whole time. I was conscious the whole time. It's just my brain wasn't conscious the whole time. So was I even conscious is the question. But eventually, like, they worked on my teeth while I was just staring at this cartoon, watching this cartoon. Not even I was watching it, but I didn't understand any. That's why I don't remember what cartoon it was, because my brain was so blank. I don't even know. I wouldn't suggest doing this, but if you had the opportunity to, the positives might outweigh the negatives. I don't know. They started working on my teeth and everything. I didn't feel nothing. I'm just chilling there, basically stoned as a fucking rock. I'm just a rock there while they're working on my rock teeth. Anyways, then, but like towards the end when they're getting done, it's like I was starting to come out of the high. I was still kind of feeling my cart high, of course, but like I was starting, like the laughing gas was wearing off or something, because I started coming back to consciousness. I started becoming more aware as they were becoming done with my teeth. So I guess they gave you just the right amount, because by the time I left, I still felt it a little bit, but not really. It was mainly just because I hit that cart before I went in there. That dentist is a kid's dentist, so before you leave, they give you cookies. So I definitely munched on those. Hope you guys had a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, please like, please give a comment. If you guys have a story you guys want to tell, put it in the comments. If you guys have a story that you want me to tell, like my first time smoking or something, but the first time I did, then it wasn't that great. It was kind of, I don't know, I might tell it eventually, but if there's a kind of story that you guys might want me to tell, let me know. If I've ever did this, if I ever did that, let me know. Thanks for watching Night Token. Have a high spirit day.